This is the home defense pistol build. The pistol I'm using for this is the P365 X-Macro. For the attachments, I've got the Streamlight TLR7 sub. This is a 500 lumen light, so it's great to have when your house is dark at night. A HoloSun EPS Carry in green, 6 MOA. You can either get this in green or red, but I chose green because I feel like it has better visibility. And then a Magwell from Sig Sauer themselves. I'm going to be starting off here with the Magwell. By the way, the toolkit I'm using is the iFixit toolkit. The link is in the description. It's super useful for small stuff like this, like guns and even electronics. First, you got to take out this pin on the back grip. The Magwell helps putting another magazine in. So with the P365 X-Macro, if you shoot 17 rounds and you need another 17, it'll just help you with that. But it's also a stylistic choice. Then you add this nut into the grip. It's got a slot for it just for the Magwell. Slide that grip back on. Then put the pin back in to make sure it's secure. Once that's nice and secure and even, now it's time to put on the Magwell. So line it up and then just force it down and it should make a click. After that, you can put in the screw. Screw that in. Now you can see the Magwell is installed. It looks nice and flush. Looks pretty sick. Let's put in a mag to test it out. Boom. Next thing I'm going to put on the X-Macro is the Streamlight 7 sub. This is a low profile but super bright flashlight that fits perfectly on this pistol. You do need a special X-Macro key for it to get the right fit on this. That link is also in the description. But once you get that, the fit is perfect. So I'm just going to screw it in here. Once you have it screwed in, this is the hardest part. There's this little E-clip on the other side that's super annoying to get in, but luckily I was able to just force it in there. And stick around for the end of the video because you'll actually see something funny happen with this E-clip while I'm shooting the pistol. This will illuminate your entire house at night. Now the last piece is the HoloSun EPS Carry. For this one, I'm going to use some blue Loctite to really lock those screws down, because the slide is always moving, and if you don't lock it down, your sight is going to become loose and the dot inside isn't going to be centered where you want it. The P365 X-Macro comes optics ready, so it has a little cutout here that you can take off and put a sight on. So of course, I got some on my finger here because the tip of this Loctite tube is already messed up. So, oh well. Now I'm just going to tighten these screws in. And boom, the build is finished. And you can check out that green dot. It looks super sick, nice and centered. Put in a little mag for a test here. And that's it. That's the home build. The link to this build is in the description, by the way, on gunaccessorize.com. You can find all of the attachments just like they were in this video, linked out there if you want to buy them and make this build yourself. There you go. Now let's take it to the range. So here I got to the range. I was like, okay, let's test this thing out. And then you'll see on the 5th shot what happened to the light. So yeah, it just completely falls off. And I kind of look down like, bruh. I think I might have just over tightened the screw or something, but that E-clip just held on and it literally broke the screw. So Streamlight, if you're watching this, I need a new screw, maybe a new light. I've had this light on plenty of other pistols before, and I feel like if you install it correctly and you're not constantly reinstalling it, I think this light is great. and it should stay on your pistol, unlike mine. But yeah, let's look at a little bit more shooting. The X-Macro is great. It doesn't have a lot of recoil, and with the green dot sight, it just makes it easy to aim. But I think it's a good choice for a home defense situation. This is the target I was shooting. I think it's around 10 yards or so. So, I mean, I'm not the best shooter in the world, but it's pretty accurate. And then here I move it to 15 yards. And you can tell my accuracy is getting a little bit worse. But if this was a person in my house, I'm still hitting them, because this target is a lot smaller than an entire human body. Now here I decided to move it to 20 yards just for fun. And obviously my accuracy got a lot worse, but you can still see, you know, it's not too bad. So yeah, that's what happened at the range. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this build. Stick around for more. I'll be doing ARs, different types of pistol builds. I think the next video might be like a concealed carry build with a Glock 43X or something. So hit that subscribe button and the like button if you did enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.